So, good evening, everyone. Here's our report about incremental backup and recovery strategy. What is incremental backup and recovery strategy? An incremental backup strategy involves backing up only the data that has changed since the last backup, and whether that has a whole backup or another incremental backup. This approach is designed to optimize storage space and reduce the time required for operation. So, how does this strategy work? First is initial full backup. The process begins with a full backup which captures all data at the specific point in time. So the second is subsequent incremental backups. After the initial full backup, each incremental backups capture only the data that has changed since last backup. For example, in day 1, full backup will second, then the day 2 is incremental backup captured changes made since day 1. And last is day 3. Incremental backup capture change since day 2. So that if we for example, like we download a photo, 1 gig of a photo itself, then in the next day is you download or you transfer um, photos and the music. Then the other one is in the other day is photo, music, and what we call videos. So in the first day, we we download or transfer music, and after that day, um, photo and music is transferred. Then the one give of photo and the other give is be what we call be transferred or it's duplicated. So that's the second day of a initial full backup. So that's the example what I understand when listening to the topic. So next is restoration process. To ensure data, most recent full backup and all subsequent incremental backups must be restored in a correct order. This means that if you need to restore data from day 3, you would first restore the full backup from day 1, then the incremental backup from day 2, and finally the incremental backup from day 3. So it's like recycling a storage or what we store in the flash drive or what kind of materials that we store. So next question is um, when it um, when is it most useful? When we when is incremental backup most useful? So large system is the first. So large system incremental backup are particularly beneficial for large system where full backup would take too long and consume excessive storage. So large system is the first. So particularly beneficial. Like if example we download a 1 terabyte or lower that For example, a video that consists of 1 GB. So that's large um, stores to a what we call flash drive or a drive or any kind that store the um, gives or the what we call storage. So next is frequent data changes. So environments where data is frequently updated, such as databases and e-commerce or financial sector, benefits from incremental backups. So infrequent data like example like system that update a particular time so that a support the security of a specific platform or a kind of system. So that is what I call or make an example of these frequent data changes. So next, the last is mission critical application. So organization that requires high availability and minimal downtime can use incremental backups to ensure quick recovery without extensive backup windows. So much. So that's mission critical application. So if we say mission critical application, so it's like it's like demanding high of availability and minimize downtime leverage increment excuse me a backup to facilitate rapid recovery without extended backout backup windows. So that is the question of when it is most useful. Next question is what are the advantages and disadvantages of this strategy? So if we say advantage and disadvantage, so in advantage there are efficiency, storage saving, and reduce impact on performance. So first is efficiency. Incremental backups are faster to perform than full backups since they only capture changes. So efficiency. So next is um, storage saving. So they acquire less storage space compared to full backup, making them effective. So next is reduce impact on performance. Since backup are quicker, they have a lesser impact on system performance during backup windows. So here's the disadvantages. Complex recovery and risk of data loss. First is complex recovery. The recovery consists that be more complex as it requires the last full backup and all incremental backups in a current sequence. And next is risk of data loss. If any incremental backup in the chain is lost or corrupted, it can be compromised the entire backup set, making recovery difficult or impossible. So that is the advantages and disadvantages of the incremental backup strategy. So next question is what type of databases or organization benefit most from using this strategy? So first, e-commerce platform. This platform can often have rapidly changes data, making incremental backups ideal for maintaining up-to-date records without extended downtime. So second is financial institutions, bank and financial services that requires real-time data integrity and quick recovery option benefit significantly from incremental backups. Next is healthcare system. Organizations that manage patient records and require compliance with regulation use incremental backups to ensure data is consistently backed up without excessive storage use. So that is the type of databases or organization that benefit the most. So the next question is, can you provide an example or case study where this strategy has used successfully? So that is the last question that we're gonna answer by using this um, incremental backup strategy. So for example or case study of successful incremental backup implementation. So case study, a global e-commerce company. So global e-commerce company implemented an incremental backup strategy to manage its vast database of customer transaction, product inventories, and user data. So initial setup is the company started with a full backup and entire database, which took several hours to complete due to the size of the data. So next is incremental backups. After the initial backups, the company scheduled incremental backups every night. These backups only capture changes made during the day, significantly reducing backup time to just a few minutes. So the result, the company experienced a dramatic reduction in backup time and storage costs. In the event of a system failure, an IT team could quickly restore the most recent full backup and the latest incremental backups, minimizing downtime and ensuring business continuity. So this strategy allowed the company to maintain high availability and reliability, which are critically in the competitiveness of e-commerce landscape. So in summary, the incremental backup strategy is the powerful tool for organizations that need efficient data management and quick recovery options, particularly in environment with a large volumes of frequently changing data. So that's all of our report in this evening. So thank you and good night.